And that is how we starting out with that groove this morning. I want to thank you for tuning in. I am your host, Atara Estes, and I am going to definitely be making a mark, and I would like to share what that looks like with you all. That is so many different things that are happening around the world. Just looking at, of course, the COVID-19 that has impacted all of us in one way or another. If it's not directly with a family member, I would definitely say that economically, mentally, emotionally, it has touched us in some form, if not physically. And it is definitely one that I want to take control back. I don't like losing my way. I don't like losing focus. I don't like to be out of source when it comes to the things that I have to survive in my household. I have to still take care of my family. I have to still be able to maintain the way that my life has become accustomed to. And if you can relate, then you'll understand that on today's show of talking about the different opportunities as a independent business owner, I had to learn this of looking at how the economy is being impacted. And what I tell you, no one saw this coming. So if you don't see it coming, you're not prepared. And when you're not prepared, you go into a panic. And panic leads to the recession for depression. And then you're so oppressed that you don't have a way of getting back out. But today, I get a chance to give you a lifeline and to show you a way out. I'm multitasking right about now as I do the podcast. So I'm not going to apologize for that part, because one thing I can say that is beneficial of being a business, independent business owner, that you have to multitask in the things that you are trying to get your message out. And I want to be able to engage you all in today's topic of needing to know how to thrive during this pandemic. This pandemic, like I said before, is hitting us all. And for those who work a regular 9 to 5, a lot of us are not working that 9 to 5, and we are left with nothing. The unemployment is where is it? They're still crashing systems of the unemployment filings. When will the checks be dispersed? The stimulus checks has been, fortunately, for some, not all, has actually been distributed. But what about the ones who are unfortunately not able to get that? So I wanted to bring myself to a place of making you all understand to work from home can be your benefit from this day forward. Working from home, I want to be able to promote to you what I have going for myself. It won't be in full details on today, but I want to share my story on what I did not have organized to say out. I was just promoting. But promoting now comes to being able to share and build a team. And I want to be able to do that in a manner that we all can eat. Never want to be back in a place of uncertainty ever again. And I'm blessed to be able to see that things have turned around for me to where it stands out. And I want to be able to help you to stand up and be able to function and take care of your family. Well, my name is Atara Estes. I am an entrepreneur. I come from the healthcare center background. I do a lot of health and wellness as a community health worker. I guess that's where I have to start. before I became a community health worker, I worked in the government sector. I've also been an advocate for domestic violence, sexual violence, and being a survivor, of course, has allowed me to share my story on a bigger platform. Being the author of my first published book, Damaged Goods, um, that got me to have more therapeutic ways of sharing, but to also be able to connect with people. So what I want to do from this time that I'm sharing, each time I'm going to be giving you something, I would like to have you all to allow me to receive something. As I'm giving you knowledge and opportunity, I would like for you to help me to build my platform on a bigger scale so I can help others as well. Because this is not a selfish journey for me. I've kept a lot of things to myself because I was going through a lot of process, planning and strategy. And being a community health worker, I have to be out in the field with the community to help in this pandemic that we are facing. But that's my 9 to 5. But I don't ever take that hat off after those hours are done of helping where I work at. So with that being said, I'm business all day, every day. I'm a business, and my business is to help our community to know how to have multiple streams of income, to be able to share the different products and services that I offer, how you can be able to become independent and to stand on your own. And how does that work? Because right about now, you are on limited to no income, and you're going to need this solution. So if you are definitely interested in joining the team and knowing how to gainfully thrive, coming up under someone to be coached, to learn the ins and outs of how to sustain yourself and not put all your eggs in one basket, to allow someone else to dictate when you can work, when you can't work. Control your own destiny is what I'm setting you up for. Building resilience, ladies and gentlemen. Really building resilience. Not being addicted to this pain. You cannot get addicted to what the environment has presented itself to do, because for one, it is going to snuff you. It's going to bury you, and you're going to drown in this. So I don't want you to do that. I am responding to an email that came through, and I am going to get back to you all. And this is great because this is significant. Bam. Okay, so let's go here. I just want to thank you. I want you all to know that I appreciate the followers. I'm looking forward to getting more followers onto the team. One, you can help me by branding, by sharing. I'm really needing the support of getting my message out. I believe in us being more than conquerors, and we're going to make a mark worldwide. I don't believe in just keeping it locally, just because you're you're residing in a particular area, zip code, or whatever, however way you want to look at that. I believe we all have a part to play, and my part is to share it. I've sown seeds, but I've also had people to sow feeds into me. And that's what I want to be able to do with this information. And like I said, I've come from a place of damaged goods, which is my book that I would like for you to download. And right now you can get it download on Kindle. You can get it through on paperback on Amazon. And Damaged Goods, my journey, pretty much talks about my story, my true story on how I survived being blindfolded, shot, and left for dead. Due to domestic violence. Due to domestic violence, and what that looks like of my transformation to learning how to not be addicted to the pain any longer and learning how to bounce back. So my whole journey is about building resilience through health and wellness. And with that came about along with my job that I ended up being so blessed to come across. And now I take this campaign for myself to really embed the different practices that I've done for myself and my family that I want to share with you all. I'm a strong advocate about CBD. If you're not aware about the CBD, we're going to have sessions that I really dive in to talk about the details and the benefits of CBD oil, CBD tea. CBD can be infused in your food. CBD is the way for natural remedies. All of the things that you are going through right about now. And I'm going to share a quick story on why I say CBD oil. I have a daughter who battles with mental illness. Excuse me. And she's addicted to antidepressants. So she was unfortunate after trial and error of taking medication or trying to take medication for her condition that she was diagnosed with. All of this time, come to find out she was allergic to all the prescribed medication. She cannot take it. There's a certain term for it, for her type of allergy. But she still has the condition. And the condition itself is not going to go away. So we had to embed other alternative medicines to kind of help her. And not kind of, but it is helping. It not only helps her, but it also helps me. And if you read my book, Damaged Goods, it talks about the different traumatic experiences that I've went through. But in the next project, I will go into more detail of the outcome. How did that come out? Because so many people are asking, you talked about everything that you've been through, and we seeing you, but you don't give us any details on how did you get out? How did you come out? What are those things that you utilize? So I was a first participant of CBD oil in order to show my daughter that it was okay and safe for her to take it, because she was against taking any more medicine because it had impact her system and it tarnished her in such a way that she just didn't want to take anything else, because it almost took her life, literally. And she didn't want to be out of control like that. So we took back our lives by being introduced to the CBD oil that is now in the industry of medicine right about now. Some states actually have went from just the medical permission for medical marijuana to recreational, but I'm speaking of CBD oil. CBD oil is a difference that could be with a percentage of THC to no percentage of THC. So there's some alternatives that you yourself can actually consume, especially for those who are working and they have random drug testings. You will be able to have an option on which CBD oil that you are able to take. But I'm just letting you know how CBD oil really benefited my situation in my home. And that's just a little bit. That's not all of it. But I am an advocate about health and wellness, an advocate about CBD oil. CBD oil has come about in our lives at a time like this, way before it really got popular. I was very supportive and introducing my family to it. But now that it seems like it has hit, I can definitely give testimonies after testimonies of how this CBD oil has been a benefit to my family. And I am not against any pharmaceutical prescribed medication, so please do not misinterpret of what I am saying. If the doctors have prescribed you to take your medication, please take your medication. However, there are alternative medicines. I'm not saying this is, qualified to go over. There are just certain terms that you can't say and do, but other than CBD oil, there is a benefit to it. But that's at a different time, and that's on more of a private meeting presentation that I can go in depth to really educate you all on the benefits and how that worked for my household, and it can work for yours as well. And you can also make an income of learning how to be a brand to sell CBD. And that's where we're at today, being a business. I'm a business. So not only do I have a business as an author of selling my book on Amazon, you will find Atara Estes, Damaged Goods. My Journey is the name of the book. Download that, and when you do read it, please leave a review on Amazon. It will draw other people to want to read the book themselves. Also, when you do purchase, all proceeds are going to shelters, and it also goes towards my outreach organization, Sound the Alarm Outreach, to help with my resources that I provide for victims of domestic violence and sexual violence. So I would thank you in advance for that support. My other stream of income is a motivational speaker. As a motivational speaker, I get to go out and present and advocate for the things that, like I just said, health and wellness. And it's in different categories. I speak to on medical for CBD. I speak on criminal justice reform. I speak on public health issues. The list goes on, social justice, anything that you can think of that I've been a part of, I'm a speaker of it. That in itself you can book me for and request me to come and speak. And I will begin to put up the bullets of presentations that I have to allow you to know which one would meet your audience. And as you do so, you'll know how to book me for your event, for your workshop, your conference, whatever that may be. I will begin to be more specific in the areas that I speak on, so you can book me to be at your next event. Next thing we're going to talk about is what I do as a travel consultant. That's my next income that I've been fortunate to have. And guess what? You can book now and vacation later, because we have all the great deals. And understand, even though we're practicing social distancing, we have these stay-at-home orders that are in place. Get what I am saying in advance. You cannot miss these deals. That's why I said, if you're looking and needing, not just looking for extra income, but if you are needing an extra income, this is the best time to join my team. Join my team to make a multiple ways of income. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, this is not something that you want to miss, because there are deals that you can be a part of to be able to set your family up to be able to travel. You can travel with the low discounts that are out right about now. You can book your flight. You can book your next event in another state, because the city and states are going to eventually open back up. But when? You can plan that out right about now and take your family on a well-deserved trip. What are you going to do when this quarantine is over? Should you be ready, or you're going to be trying to get ready? I would say be ready means stay ready. You are able to gain the income that you need daily through building up with a team that will help you have what you're needing to provide for you and your family. This is not a begging thing. This is not chasing you down type of thing. This is a business opportunity thing. A business opportunity of a lifetime. At a time like this, my multiple earned incomes are definitely what everyone is needing today. And guess what? I must put it out there. I am blessed and highly favored not to be without an income right about now. Not to be without an income. I'm able to say I have an income and I'm blessed. And it's not to brag. It is to let you know if you don't have an income and you're limited on funds, this is the best opportunity to begin to be a part of a team to build out your own legacy for your family. It's time to come into your own wealth. Be your own business owner. And when the economy opens back up and the jobs allow you to go back to work, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Some people won't even have a job. And guess what? If you join in on this team, you won't be the one who won't have a job. You'll be the one who will be running your own job. So as a travel agent, a travel consultant, I'm able to make reservations to allow you to book now and vacation later. Now that option is up to you, and I know that if I'm talking to those who have the necessary means to be able to do so, please visit Estes Worldwide Travel on Facebook. It will take you to the link of my main website on Westgate's Reservations. Please go to that link. It will take you to my site so you can be on my website. It makes a difference on what you get yourself affiliated with. I'm here to work together, to build together. I'm not here to find myself getting something and you all are not. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm here to help build a legacy. My own empire is mine independently that I'm sharing with you all so you can build yours. I have a family to take care of, and I know you do too. Next, let's see. I have my Airbnb in Las Vegas. I am so excited that the resorts are going to be opening up soon. Not for the fact that we're still not in this pandemic. Don't misunderstand me. I am in the community. I see what's going on. But we can't make any reservations for today, but we can book now to vacation to make the reservations for later. So don't misunderstand why I'm excited about what I have pending on my property, that I will be able to rent it out and allow you all to be my guests on my property. I will be able to be the best host for you all to be able to stay at my place on my property in Las Vegas. And I'm excited about that. I am so excited, and I can't wait until you can tell me all of your experiences, what it looked like, how it made you feel, because what I'm going to tell you right about now, you gonna feel like $100. You gonna feel like some wealth when you walk up in there, and you gonna walk out feeling like a millionaire. I'm telling you, it will follow you. It's time to get your mind out of the depressed state, if you're not feeling well today, I am here to motivate you. I'm hoping that I'm getting through to you. I wish that somebody could just inbox me after you hear this. I want you to go to my email, ataracebookings@gmail.com, and tell me, leave a comment that you heard this show, you actually got what I was saying, and leave a review of what you thought about what I was sharing. Are you motivated? Do you want to know how to gainfully be employed for yourself? Do you really feel that this is an opportunity that you can take control of your life with? This is yours. You have the keys to unlock your own personal doors. And wait a minute. Before you booking your trip, making your reservations to go fly somewhere and get to the hotel or rent my Airbnb, whichever one is going to be the best for you to do right about now, you got to have your hair products to get, my ladies, y'all got to have y'all hair and stuff together. So guess what? You get to go to my Odyssey's beauty supply store to purchase your products to get your look right, because guess what? Y'all can't go to the beauty supply store right about now. Most of the beauty supply stores are closed that they should be. So guess what? You can order from my website, purchase all of your goods to take care of your necessary needs. Guess what? That's still part of health and wellness. You see how that ties in together? Oh, it's beautiful. It's wonderful. It is what it needs to be. And I'm telling you, I'm not in a place where I was last year or the year before that, or better yet, let me go back to 5 years ago. I didn't work. It will be 4 years in December. I didn't work for a whole year for my regular job. A whole year. Didn't know how I was going to have the success of making ends meet, taking care of my family. The struggle is real. Now understand, me launching in my full control of my life happened after I got out of that drought. Because one thing I did not want to do is be in that position ever again. And I promised myself that I would never be homeless ever again. And it's not that I was homeless in this particular time, but when I was younger. But I promised myself, having my own children, I will never allow us to be homeless. But then that wasn't the issue. We had a roof over our head, but I was broke because I didn't have a job. This unemployment didn't want to be released. They didn't want to approve me for unemployment. My daughter was going through in and out of the hospital for her illnesses, and it was very uncertain times. So 4 years ago, I had my own pandemic. I had my own tsunami. Every time I had the tsunami, I had a tornado. I had all the 4 seasons happening all at one time. Oh my goodness, I could not catch a break. I couldn't. And I was still trying to help others in my outreach, helping victims of the. And guess what? I was still going through my own stuff of helping my daughter to maintain her mental illness and helping her to survive through all of that, because she was under full care. And ladies and gentlemen, we all have stories. But one thing I can say, oh my God, one thing I can say that I did not want, and I promised myself, I will not be broke like this ever again. Ever again. I know it's supposed to be ever, but I promised myself, God, if you can help me out of this, because my job let me go and I had to take care of my daughter, and I can't go begging them to please allow me to keep my job when I still have to aid and assist my daughter who is in and out of the hospital, and they need somebody to actually work in the courts and attend to the judges and the bailiffs, and hey, it is what it is. I made it through that storm. I weathered that storm, but I wasn't by myself. God helped me. And guess what? God want to be a miracle worker and a blessing for you. So I'm here to bless you with an opportunity that you can change and control your destiny. Like I said before, there's ways that you can change your life. There are ways that you can make this be what you need it to be for you and yours. But there is a strategy to everything. You can't do this alone. You have to build with a team that will coach you through the necessary ins and outs on what you need to do, and that is to believe that you can. That's the first thing. I need you to believe that you can make a difference and change your life, change where you are right about now. Redo your thinking. It's like a redirect, reboot. But when you reboot, you're not going to go back to the default of things. You now will begin to stretch yourself and create new habits to form the path, the goal, the purpose that you said that you want to set out to do. You can't think that you can keep on the same behavior to get something new. You have to be ready to do something new by changing what did not work and what got you to this place anyways. So I'm asking you all, if you are ready, inbox me at ataracebookings@gmail.com for more information. If you are interested in getting some samples of the product, inbox me at ataracebookings@gmail.com, and I will gladly be able to help you with that order. I would like for you all to understand that there are ways to do things. I would love to show you how to do that. I'm at a different place in my life. I'm able to share the stories of my transformation. And I'm still transforming. Oh, I have not arrived. But I will tell you this. These different opportunities that I will be able to introduce to you is an opportunity that was given to me because I was left without any options, so I invested in myself. And I will tell you this, before you think that you're going to be out of something, you're not giving me or anyone else anything. You are investing in you, and it's not at the extreme price that you think it is. This investment, you would think that you need to have put more into this for yourself. But what I will say, you need to give yourself to invest in you, which is priceless right about now. How much are you worth to change your legacy, to change your situation that you are in right now? How much you are worth? Leave your questions in the inbox when you email me. Any questions, any comments. I want to have a meeting with you if you are ready, and you are for sure, because I'm talking to those who don't have a lot of questions, just want to know, how can I change up what is happening with me? I would love to have conversation, chat online with you back and forth to get to know you, because I'm not going to actually be introducing you to an opportunity. If I don't know you, it's for me being a advocate about health and wellness. It's about relationships. And once upon a time, just to let you know a little bit of my past, before my life changed with fighting for my life due to domestic violence, I was very much so outgoing, social butterfly, everything. I was on the top of everything, just in a place of notoriety. And when that situation happened to me, everything shut down because my whole entire life crashed before me. It crashed. But guess what? I began to redirect. I began to put myself through therapeutic avenues. I seek counseling. I got with mentors that would coach me in the right direction. I got a chance to regain my life and not lose an opportunity that was right before me. So if you are ready, I want you to inbox me and just say, I'm ready. I want to be able to have a conversation with you, because everything is a conversation before I just add you into the team. And there will be some things that I just want to make sure you're understanding what is being asked of you and how ready you can be to go and move forward. My whole thing, I would be in a relationship with you. This is like a business partnership. So we're growing this thing together. This is not you get started or join in and I never hear nothing else from you. No, this is definitely a development of a good relationship. So if you don't want that, then I would say hold your questions until you're ready to have conversation, because this is about communication abilities. I do not want to be silenced when I need to work what I'm doing to teach you all and coach you all through what I had to learn and what I'm still learning. But I want you to know this is about relationship. And everything I do, please go to the website ataraestes.com to read about, the different things that I'm doing. My community health workers workforce is one to be, I don't know. You have to be in it in order to know what I'm talking about. But there are different avenues, there are different platforms that you all can be a part of. Please share, please follow, please subscribe to any and all that you see that Atara Estes is involved in, and to share it with your people. Don't be selfish. I'm telling you, if you're coming on this team, you can't keep this information to yourself. I don't want you to. This is about sowing seeds to others so everybody can grow together. If we're going to be in this coronavirus stuff together, as they keep doing a little slogan, and we're in this together, what does that really look like? I'm trying to tell you, you need resources right about now, then you're able to make something out of this resource that I'm giving you. I will not give you something that I'm not doing myself. So take that how you want. Understand that I love you to pieces. I just want you to understand that this is a real opportunity. These are real lives that we're dealing with, and you matter. You matter. And if you feel that you matter, your family matters, then the people that you come involved with and come encounter with to do business with, they're going to matter too. And guess what? They're going to feel that. They're going to know that. They're going to see that. They're going to sense that. And they're going to want to be a part of that. And they're going to want to support that. So you got people in different avenues that can be what you are asking and expecting. But it comes with some coaching and to showing you that you have your own story. And if you're ready to change the narrative, to have a new chapter to your book, Atara Estes, making a mark. This is where to be. I'm telling you, my goals for advocacy values. Advocacy is one. Capacity building, inclusion, leadership, and social justice. Social justice in all aspects. I mean, we are fair to everyone. Nobody's going to make a difference. You ready to join the team? Inbox me, Atara Estes CE Bookings. Follow me on Facebook. Follow me on Instagram. Share my stories when you see it. Just share. Inbox me and let me know what you thought about today's topic of conversation, talk to me. Let me know what you all think, what you are curious about. I'm here to communicate with you. We can get on the chat line. You can hit me up on Facebook, Instagram, or you can email me. I'm available. Guess what? I'm working from home. So guess what? You're gonna catch me. You're gonna catch me. So use those resources to contact me and ask me anything you want. I'm available most of the day. If I don't respond to you, if you email me and I don't respond to you, trust me, give me 24 hours to get back to you, because I do want to balance my family and you all. I will be teaching you all about that too. But in the meantime, between time, I thank you for just listening. The value of listening is good. I will begin to do more interactive things and be on YouTube Live and Instagram Live or whoever live, or whatever. I will begin to show my face and let everybody see who I am. But if you want to see who I am, you can go on ataraestes.com. You can scroll through my Atara Estes Instagram. You can go through my Facebook. You can see who I am. I mean, I'm alive. I'm me. And I'm building resilience. And I'm hoping that I can build resilience with you. So I hope you enjoyed today's show. I hope I gave you enough to think about. I hope I gave you something to ask questions and leave your comments and support me in those avenues that I've asked you to. And I will see if you need samples of the product that I'm talking about. Inbox me. I can send you an offer to get that. And I appreciate you all. I want you to know that each and every day for the next 5 days, I'm going to be on the air back to back. So be ready to tune in for the next best thing that's coming out of my mouth. It's going to be a part 2 because I think I need to dive in a little bit more on certain things. But we'll see on tomorrow, part 2 of I'm a Businessman. Be good to yourself and to one another. Until next time, I'm your girl. Peace.